Welcome everyone to our Yin Yoga class. Nice to see you. We are going to be focusing on soothing our mind, releasing that stress, releasing anxiety. My name is Tammy and I'll be guiding you through the next hour. Releasing our anxiety, stress, letting ourselves go with Yin is one of the best ways to help. So physical, mental, emotional, spiritual, Yin does encompass all of that. So finding a comfortable position for yourself with first the right foot in front of the left foot. So tuck your right foot into your groin and then the left foot. I like to have the support here for my knees. So placing a pillow on each side and letting the knees rest. Letting yourself just settle into this pose, relaxing your shoulders, breathing in through the nose and then out through the mouth to release any kind of adrenaline at first. You can close the eyes here too, just to help you start to turn in. Inhaling. Exhale through the mouth. Inhale. Exhale through the mouth. 2 more times. Exhale through the mouth. Inhale. Exhale. Opening up your eyes. Take your hands behind you. Take your feet in front, knees still bent, and then windshield wiper, knees side to side. This time, bring the knees to the center and then the left foot into the groin at first and then the right foot. Knees are supported again. Relax the shoulders. Close your eyes into the other side with the breath again. This time, inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the nose, and then the exhale breath, making it longer. So inhaling through the nose. Exhaling through the nose, extending your breath. Inhale through the nose. Exhale for 6, 2, and then inhale for 4 counts. Exhale for 6 counts. Inhale for 4 counts. Exhale for 6 counts. One more time. Inhale. Exhale 6 counts. Opening up your eyes. Okay. And let yourself just settle a little bit deeper here for a moment. And then moving out of all the poses nice and slow. So taking the pillows to the side. And then turning your legs to the side and coming in onto all fours. Into cat-cow. A little shift through the body here first. Inhale into cow, drawing through the tailbone first, and then draw your heart up towards the sky. Exhale to cat, big arch, always moving through the tailbone first, through the spine. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat, big arch. One more time through, one more cycle breath, inhaling into cow. Exhale, big arch, cat. Make your way to a neutral spine. And then turning, sitting on your bottom. And this time we are going into butterfly. Our pillows are needed again. So just having those props handy, taking both of the feet together, bottoms of your feet together, your knees are going to be supported again. Little shift through the body side to side. You may have a pillow to rest the forehead. When you fold forward, let's take a nice big inhale. Exhale, let your feet open to the sides, folding forward so that pillow may be used. You may stack your fists on top of each other. The forehead may rest on your hands, elbows down. Whatever is going to be comfortable for you, you can just let yourself hang. We'll be in butterfly for 3 more minutes. Your body will start to settle. If you need to shift, please do so and then come into stillness. Having your forehead touch another surface, so maybe your hands or a cushion, stacking up cushions to let the forehead rest, it really helps you to feel grounded. Calm your nervous system. If this pose is not the most comfortable position for yourself, please lie on the side of your body, or you may lie on your back and then draw the knees in towards the chest, or open up the legs into a V if you're lying on your back. We are halfway through. Another 30 more seconds. Just find that stillness still. Slowly making your way out of butterfly. Coming into melting heart. Just move my props here so you can see me. And then come into all fours, just like we did before. This time, take your left hand forward, drawing your hips back. And having now your hips over top of the knees as you sit back. So reaching through your fingertips forward. So setting yourself up here first. And then come down through the forehead to the ground. Another minute and a half. An alternative to melting heart would be, again, lying on the side of the body or your back. Knees may come in. You may bring your arms up overhead. Slowly making your way out of melting heart to all fours. Then hold for a moment. Step forward with the right hand, left hand again, into downward facing dog. Draw the right leg up towards the sky. Into sleeping swan here. So we're going to bend through the knee and then turn the knee out to the right wrist. Props are nice and close so that you can get them. We'll use a pillow or a block underneath the right hip. Have your left toes down to the ground here first to have your hips, to help keep the hips square. And then fold forward, you may uncurl the toes. And then find that comfortable spot for yourself that's supported, that you feel safe. The forehead may come down to the ground. If sleeping swan does not work for you, I will show you the alternative. So if you are comfortable in sleeping swan, please remain still here, and then I can show you the alternative. Lying on your back, and then make your way to figure four. For those who would like an alternative, cross your right ankle over the left knee, and then figure four. You can do this one sitting on a chair also. For those who are unable to lie on your back, say you're pregnant, and you can do this on a chair, crossing your right ankle over the knee. In sleeping swan, we are halfway through. Another 30 seconds. For the last 15 seconds, slowly make your way out of sleeping swan. You may come to all fours or downward facing dog. We'll do it same thing on the other side, sleeping swan on the other side. So come to downward facing dog. Three-legged dog, lift the left leg up towards the sky, bend through the knee, and then turn the left knee out to the left wrist. Find that support for your body again. So cushion or block underneath the left hip. Square the hips. You may have a nice pillow or a blanket in front too for the forehead. Fold forward, sleeping swan. Forehead rests. Your alternatives would be lying on your back, left ankle crossing over the right knee now, or sitting on a chair and doing the same thing. We are halfway. Use your exhale breath to help your body just to sink a little bit deeper into this pose. Another 30 seconds. The last 15 seconds, making our way out of sleeping swan or figure four, and then come to all fours. To child's pose and curling the toes, sitting back into the heels, or lie on your back and then draw the knees into the chest for cradle. Find where it is accessible to you to let the forehead rest. You may want to stack those fists. Slowly coming out of child's pose to dragonfly. So turning onto your bottom, opening up the legs into a V. V sit here, so open up the legs, nice and wide. For this, for dragonfly, a pillow or your bolster is always nice. So just a little bit, the raising the cushions in front if you do have the squishier cushions right now, so double them up. Then when you fold forward, it's easier on your body just to help it be supported. So folding forward, instead of having my forehead now onto the cushion, I'll just turn my head and let my head rest. Close your eyes. This is a nice time to check in with your heart rate. Notice if your heart rate has slowed down. You do have a firm cushion or bolster. You can sometimes hear your heartbeat. Using your inhale and exhale breath to help slow your heart rate down. Exhale breath longer than the inhale breath. If your mind is still a little bit busier, come back to your breath and focus on the counting of your breath. Inhaling for 4 counts, exhaling for 6 counts. Gently coming out of dragonfly. So turn your head nice and gently, making your way back up. Then moving into one of my favorite yin poses, tucking your knees in towards your hard cushion, your bolster. And I'll show you different variations of this. So the first one would be taking the top leg back and then turning over to your cushion and letting the chest come towards your cushion. Turn your head. So you're again having your cheek on your cushion, or the variation would be coming up, adding a little twist and turning your head the opposite way. Top leg is coming back. Okay, the variation would be without your pillow too, and you can lie on the side of your body. And cheek rest. I definitely like to use cushions because you are more supported. So if you do have some cushions, please use them right now. It's just more support, and you want to have that comfort and support when you do these yin poses for a longer period of time. So again, tuck yourself into your cushion or cushions. Top leg comes back. Turn. Chest comes up and over top of your cushion, and cheek rests. Add the twist too if you find that that's comfortable and not too big a twist on the neck. Again, turn your attention to your breath. here it is a nice time to hear your heartbeat again. One more minute. Slowly making your way out. This pose. Releasing that top leg. Okay, into the other side. I'm just going to turn my cushion here so you can see me instead of turning around. Okay. Tuck yourself again into your pillow. Top leg comes back, right behind. Chest comes up over top of your pillow. Your cheek rests or add that twist. Your bottom foot may connect with your thigh, top of your knee. The opposite leg, of course. Turn back to your breath. One more minute. For the last 15 seconds, make your way out of your twist here very slowly. Top leg comes back. Set your props to the side. Turn your body and then square pose. Square pose would be with your right ankle on top of your left knee. Right knee below the left foot. The variation for square pose would be with your left leg straight, right ankle crossed over top of the knee, or tuck your foot into the inner thigh. Add the fold forward too. Forehead in the direction of the ground. With the last pose that we did, there was a lot of resting with the upper body and opening through the lower body. And you might have felt a twinge or a pinch in the hip. Square pose is really nice for helping us to release into the hip. Inhaling, breathing in, exhale, let yourself come into square pose a little bit deeper. Breathing into all those tight areas into the right side, to the right hip. Exhaling, letting it go. Your head hangs. One more minute in square pose. And sometimes the poses, they're easier for us to maybe to get into, but it's the holding of the pose that may be challenging at first. Just taking note of that. And if you do need to shift at first, please do so and then just come back into whatever pose that we're working on. Seeing if you can sink a little bit deeper into square pose. And ever so gently make your way out of square pose. Take your time. And crossing. Taking both feet in front. Take your hands behind and windshield wiper knees side to side. Come to the front. And then this time, square pose would be right ankle underneath of the left knee. So right leg is over top, left ankle on top of the right knee, left knee over top of the right ankle. And I'm very sorry, I should have told you that you can use a cushion to place it under the top knee, and then there's more support. If you find that your ankle that is over top of the knee, so top leg, that it's starting to sickle, so it's not straight, support it by using your hand here. Support your ankle. Okay, and then if this one is not accessible for you right now, it could be a knee, then try the alternative with your right leg straight, left ankle crossed over top of that right knee, and then you support with your pillow the left knee, and then fold forward. So setting yourself up is so important so that you can feel comfortable, supported, and safe in whatever pose that we do. We are more than halfway now. So let yourself sink a little bit deeper. "45 more seconds. Just keep holding. Forehead being drawn towards the ground. The last 15 seconds, gently coming out of square pose. Releasing your ankles. Take your feet in front. Windshield wiper, knees side to side, hands go behind, and windshield wiper. Take your legs back to the center. Okay, coming to our backs. And then a little twist that we shall do. Come to the side of the body. Roll over to your back. Knees coming towards the chest first. Bring your legs up. Legs up the wall for a moment. Just taking the blood back towards your heart. A little bit easier. Bend through the knees. Take your legs up and over to the left side. The twist through our body, adding a little bit of a deeper twist. Arms may come open towards the side. You may have the bend in the elbow, then turning your head towards the right side. For more support, a cushion underneath of the left knee would work. Using a chair, so sitting on a chair for any of the twists works really well too, so that you'd be sitting and then twisting to one side. Turn your head back towards the center. Eyes are still closed here. Coming out of the twist, taking your hands just towards the tummy area for hips, and then bring the legs up and over to the center again. Set yourself up, legs up the wall, making it easier for your blood to come back to your heart again. Bend through the knees. Take your legs up and over to the right side. A bigger twist, arms towards the sides in line with your shoulders, or the elbows are the bent too. And then turn your head opposite way of your legs. Close your eyes. Taking back your head back to the center first. Nose to the ceiling. Releasing your arms, taking them in, and then draw the knees back up towards the center. Knees come in towards the chest to cradle. Hold for a moment. Cradle may be done also with sitting on a chair and folding forward. And then opening up your eyes. Our final posture, our final pose will be Shavasana. Lying on your back with your legs straight or knees bent. You may come onto the side of the body. You may come into an incline with some cushions. So finding where you'd like to be. And when you have set yourself up, find that stillness. Letting your eye sockets be heavy. Lips come together, then they part. Squeezing your glutes and then releasing them. Helps your hips just to settle, your pelvis to settle into the ground a little bit more. If your lower back is coming off of the ground, go ahead and bend the knees. Or place a rolled up blanket or towel under the knees for support. Your facial muscles soften. Picture a white sandy beach. Warm day. Lying on your blanket. Feeling the warmth of the sun. Your mind is at ease. And your body softens. We'll be in Shavasana for a few more minutes. I will call you back when it is time. Slowly starting to wiggle your toes, wiggle your fingers. Starting to come back. Noticing your breath. Noticing the surface you are lying on. Shift through the body. Bending through the knees. You're lying on your back. And then taking the right arm above the head and rolling over to your right side to fetal. Take a moment here. Making your way up to a comfortable seated position. Your hips may be higher than the knees to take pressure off the knees. Placing both of your hands to your heart center. Thank you everyone for joining me and sharing your practice with me. The light in me sees the light in you. Namaste.